I'm Eric.
And I'm Steve.
I'm Greg.
And I'm Kylie.
Oh my god, more spoilers.
Let's talk about it.
Woohoo!
Hey guys, we're back again. I know we've already done one episode of Let's Talk About It today, but we got some crazy spoilers in the last, hour or so.
Just a couple, yeah.
There's a few cards that we need to talk about. First up, as you can see on the screen, I can't read the name right now.
We have Mastermind's Acquisitions.
Oh gosh.
For 2 and 2 black. Sorcery, choose one. Search your library for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Or choose a card you own from outside the game and put it into your hand. So
cards outside of the game. This is something that we've never seen before on an actual Magic card that is standard legal, I would assume? Or have we seen this before?
Well, when the wishes came out, they were still all right to use, but that was a long time ago.
the only thing I can think beyond that is the Sponsor of Ulamog, which
allows you to cast Eldrazi's from outside the game.
So
it was like 20
colors.
colors.
Also the ones if it's exiled, there's cards that let you get an exiled card and put it back in.
Return it to the game. But
yeah.
I personally, well, of course, because I've only been playing since Innistrad, have never seen a card say outside the game in standard. That's absolutely insane to me. It's bonkers. We're pretty excited to see how this goes. How is this going to be work? I mean, how are we going to work this in EDH? Is there going to be rules on this?
Well, the most common way to rule it is you get a 15-card sideboard, and you can pull from that 15-card sideboard as if it's from outside the game.
So just like
can it break the 4 per?
That's a good question.
Shoot, there's a lot to think about with this card. There sure is.
I wonder how much FAQ there will be. Like, I'm thinking a pre-release. Like, imagine if you're playing a pre-release, you pull this, and it's like, I want a Chandra, or I want a Jace, like a non-standard card. Like,
it's like,
it honestly, it doesn't say it has to be legal. It doesn't say.
I would assume
it would probably have to be legal in that format, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, sure,
but even so,
that's fair.
It's like I said, it's not
really
Spike.
No.
It's not Spike.
Because literally Spike says grab a card. Well, I guess.
But it says specifically banned.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. It should.
The
very least.
Imagine having 4 of those in your deck and just.
Well, that's the idea. Standard.
Yeah.
You don't.
I don't know if that's going to make a big enough splash in standard. 4 for a sorcery that maybe gets you something that you can use.
Well, I'm playing it 1v1 EDH, that's for sure.
Oh yeah,
well,
me
I
too.
can.
Definitely,
definitely. It's just like, I need an answer for this. Okay, side
black green's gonna definitely have that in it.
I see this getting.
We're
banned
seeing
really
it in
fast.
standard. We're seeing it in EDH. Any other modern maybe see something? I don't know.
There are some
because
wish
it is
decks,
4.
Yeah, but the wish cards are less expensive as far as CMC.
More efficient.
Yeah. So I don't see this one finding a good spot in anything other than Commander, only because in Commander the modes are nice. If you know you have an answer in your deck, search for that.
Yeah.
If you don't have an answer in your deck, but you know you have an answer to the side, grab that.
Yeah.
But
we were literally
I think
just
it's too
talking about
expensive
sideboards in Commander and how useless they are. And now it's just like, well, they're not useless anymore.
Not if you're playing the wishes.
One thing I think Steve noted is that we're like, what is this? And then he checked out the comments on Mythic Spoiler, and somebody's talking about Nicol Bolas, and he's like, what? Like Nicol Bolas and Ixalan? If you notice to the 8 o'clock of the little holographic stamp on the card, you can see like the card information and stuff. And any icon or any card with a Planeswalker watermark is a
story moment.
Yeah, a story moment, a story card. So this is one of those things, and I guess Nicol Bolas is stealing. This is the Immortal Sun.
That's what I'm guessing, because it looks a lot like the
disc from the picture of the Immortal Sun. Yeah.
It's just like, holy crap. Well, there we go. Yeah. That's the whole plot twist thing. Well, not really a plot twist. We kind of assumed it was happening, but
Bolas is a mean man.
Yes,
I'm guessing that means the Sphinx is probably gonna die.
I would say I kind of want to see Azor at least do what he can, obviously. And I don't think he's going to go down without a fight.
Well, I mean, that's his spark right there. Because he sacrificed his spark to make the Immortal Sun.
Not good.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so I mean...
Boy, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Next one?
Yep.
We only picked 3, I think, this go. Zecama, Primal Calamity. So
we were just saying on the last episode, I guess this is the same episode, I guess, technically, that they needed another legendary tricolor, at least, dinosaur. I was hoping it was before color, at least, or something.
4 or 5. Here we can see Zecama, Primal Calamity 6, and Naya. Legendary creature Elder Dinosaur for 9/9. Vigilance, Reach, Trample. When Zecama Primal Calamity enters the battlefield, if you cast it, untap all lands you control. And for 2 and a red, Zecama deals 3 damage to target creature. For green and a red, destroy target artifact or enchantment.
Nope.
Two
and a red, 2 and a green, 2 and a white.
Yeah, excuse me. And then 2 and a white, gain 3 life. Thank you, Kylie.
You're good.
Yeah, you can only do one of those, right?
Nope.
You could activate them as many times.
There's no tap.
They're activated abilities.
You could just, if you can pay for them, you got it.
So pretty much you play him, and then you can do all those abilities.
The thing I really like about it is they called him an elder.
Yeah.
So that's very cool because they haven't done that for a while.
That artwork, though, again, it's just like
nuts.
Gosh,
that's like Progenitus level.
Yeah,
like,
that is so good.
I want to full art this one too.
I wonder who somebody Jones, Jamie Jones.
Yeah,
great artwork.
Yeah.
I mean that card, as far as powerful commanders in like expensive commanders, because you can think there's like the Ur-Dragon, right?
Yeah,
I think the Ur-Dragon's pretty good, but I don't. Its power level is still manageable. I feel like. I think that thing's off the rails good.
Yeah.
In our play group at the store, the people that are playing Ur-Dragon, they've been very successful with their Ur-Dragon decks.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they usually win, and that's
well, if you let them.
if you let them. But yes, you're playing multiplayer and you don't focus on them. They're going to get you.
I see. The fact that has 2 built-in answers for pretty much anything that's going to come up on the board, and you can activate them right after you play it.
Yeah, the untap the lands thing just pushes it over the edge, really.
And the colors are perfect for mana doublers. They're perfect for just Seedborn Muses, and I mean...
Even just Mael, like...
Yeah, oh yeah. I think that...
I wish it untapped the lands for Mael, but it specifically says cast.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that
I think they've learned their lesson, and like I said, if it's that's like Eldrazi level good. Like, it's gotta be cast, you know?
Well, yeah, because, I mean, that could be a whole, like a Palindrome.
If you start bouncing it,
that
would be nuts.
Yeah. Very cool.
Gives those colors, like, something they've never had,
Yeah. And our final card here, we have Twilight Prophet.
Yeah.
For 2 and 2 black, creature, vampire, cleric, 2/4 with flying, ascend. So if you have 10 or more permanents, you get blessed. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you have the city's blessing, reveal the top card of your library and put it into your hand. Each opponent loses X life, and you gain X, where X is the card's converted mana cost.
Oh, wow.
So it's like a strange Bob?
A Bob, yeah.
Yeah, really.
That's super cool.
But that's kind of better because it's not hurting you, it's hurting everyone else.
Yeah, it's a reverse Bob.
And it's got a little bit of an extra body on it. And
the artwork is just...
Yeah, it really is.
And you guys probably already discussed this in your Let's Talk About It, which I was not there for, but I think Ascend's going to be legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously for us Commander players, it's super easy to achieve.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Like, that Dryad, I still am just gushing over that Dryad. I want, like, 1 million copies of that card. I want to put it in my... Yeah, Thelion deck is just... Like I told Eric, that card was legit made for, like, me and Chris. Like, it's just like, here you go!
So the Azor, you guys talked about the lore with that in the last...
We didn't.
You just kind of mentioned that, and I guess so there's going to be a battle.
I'm sure something happens. I mean, because, like, the whole thing is Azor, like, was on Ravnica, and supposedly he's the person that made the Guild Pact. Mm-hmm. So he is the officiator of all that. So that means he's pretty old. And really powerful.
Very powerful, yeah.
And the whole, you can tell it's the same kind of magic because no one could leave Ravnica for a little, like no planeswalkers could go out. Spirits couldn't even leave, you know? Mm-hmm. So it's just like that interesting roll into, now we're on Ixalan. This guy, why did he retreat to Ixalan? Like, why isn't he just still on Ravnica? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he left Ravnica way before the story showed up. So, because from what I understand, especially when I was doing my little research on it, Azor set in place everything and then left.
Yeah.
And I think the story is he's just been bouncing from place to place, and wherever he is, even just his presence there brings the place to a form of law, like more law and order, because of he's kind of like a Nicol Bolas. When Nicol Bolas comes around, things go. Yeah, he's the lawbringer. But like when Nicol Bolas is there, they're just chaotic. Things start to get chaotic, even with him not doing anything, just him being there.
Yeah.
Well, Azor's kind of the opposite. So in my opinion, I'm kind of hoping that Azor is maybe a little bit more powerful than
Bolus, maybe.
Then not than Bolus, I wouldn't say. I think it's tough to make somebody more powerful than Bolus.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that Azor is going to be one of the first that maybe even give him a run for his money, like Ugin. You know what I mean?
Or
like
Johnny.
Or a Johnny. You know, somewhere where Bolus comes down to steal the thing, and then Azor pops up and he's like, okay, my plans are legit getting kind of messed over here. I'm going to have to reevaluate, you know?
Yeah.
Because I'm tired of Bolus walking all over everything that he shows up.
But do you feel that he's actually going to be able to, like, I mean, obviously he's not going to stop him because he grabs it. Like, do you think that means he's dead? I mean, like, do you think Azor is dead in the story at this point? Like, after seeing that card?
No, not at all.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I think...
I feel like he would protect that artifact with his life. If it is his spark, and that's how he made it, he's either going to be severely incapacitated or he is dead.
Well, sure, but Ugin was sent to be a weird spirit dragon thing that's not...
Well, because Ugin was dead, and then Sarkhanval intervened in the past and revived him, essentially.
Yeah, but in the original lore, Ugin and Bolus fought.
Yeah.
But Ugin brought Bolus to dang near dead, too. And then died. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's going to be more that. If Azor dies...
So more of a power struggle instead of the Gatewatch. Where
instead of just like he comes and he flicks everybody and you're just like, well, that's awesome, you know?
Yeah. Good work, Chandra. Good work, Jace. Good work, anyone that's still alive when you shouldn't probably be.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on, that's for sure.
That's a neat include.
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of chance to actually maybe kill off some things, too. I don't know if Vraska's going to live. I really want her to.
Well, if you look at the other story spotlight card, though, like, Jace is, like, giving her amnesia, so I think she lives. I think she's going to be totally wiped, though. Because Jace gets, like, all...
Yeah, he got his
the card, back. Like, literally shows, like, the rings on whatever plane he's from and stuff like it shows him, like, getting back all of his memories.
Yeah.
And at the same time, he's taking away all of Vraska's memories. So it's just like, okay, like, what's going on there, you know? Like, So
time will tell.
Nice.
There's a lot of good lore rolling around.
Yeah,
there is.
So yeah, as you guys can see, we're here to play a game. We're gonna play our Unhinged challenge. So we will actually go to another video here. We just wanted to add this onto the Let's Talk About It from earlier because we just thought the spoilers were too good not to cover, and it would have been a week if we waited. So yeah, we will see you guys in the Unhinged Commander Challenge, and thanks for joining us.
Peace. Bye.
Unstable?
Oh, sorry. Unstable. Hopefully that's on the end.